Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about John Wick Chapter 4. I said it in last week's video that I was filming this back-to-back, so here I am, same clothing, same leather jacket as always, which is starting to fall apart, honestly. I think I need a new one. But we're not talking about my leather jacket, we're going to talk about John Wick's leather jacket. I don't think he wears a leather jacket at all in the movie, but that's not important. This movie is great. I'd say it's an F-A-R-R. It's between this or Creed 3. Creed 3's got the personal embellishment for me because Rocky is my favorite franchise of all time, and it's a really good movie. And John Wick is just probably the best movie I've seen this year, honestly. Not saying much, though. So, let's start talking about it. John Wick. Some basic info. Directed by Chad Stasiak, written by Shay Hattney and Michael Finch, based on characters by Derek Kosling. Pretty simple, but good. This movie is the cast. The cast is what makes this movie, though. As I say that for a lot of movies. Movies aren't made by anything other than the cast. Well, there's a lot of people that go into making movies, but the casts are really what helps make this movie shine. So, Keanu Reeves is John Wick. He's back. Still good. Probably better than ever. Donnie Yen is Kane. Bill Skarsgård as the Marquez Van de Gorm. He's like the head of the table, is what I gathered. Then you got Lawrence Fishburne as the Brownie King, or the Brony King. Haruko Sindikaru, I think it's pronounced, as Shimizuko Koya. I'm butchering that name. I don't speak Japanese, so. You got Shamir Anderson as Mr. Nobody - the Tracker. Lance Reddick as Sharon. Rhea Somai as Akira? Kuri? Scott Adkins as Killa Harkin. And then Ian McShay as Winston Scott. This cast is great. I don't really want to spoil too much of the movie, so if you haven't seen it somehow yet, what are you doing? Go see the movie, come on. Let's start talking about the plot, though. Now we're going to spoil the plot. So, we got to start talking off here. John Wick's quest for revenge on the table is continuing. And he goes through a lot of people. So pretty much what happens is the New York concierge hotel gets taken down because they had association with John Wick. Which, they did have association with John Wick. But it's still kind of like, why would you destroy a hotel for it? But whatever. Then he ends up in the Japanese hotel. And same thing happens. They destroy it by association. The head of it dies. And his daughter seeks revenge on Donnie Yen as Kane. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But so, plot continues. And in the end, Donnie Yen and John Wick find a way to where they both can win. Because what happens is he ends up dueling the head of the table. But the head of the table can pick somebody to be his honorary fighter, so he picks Donnie Yen, and they fight. They have an old-fashioned duel. They fight, and what ends up happening is Donnie Yen and John Wick have an unspoken bond where during the duel, they're in the duel. He shoots him 2 times, Donnie Yen, and he shoots John Wick 3 times, but biggest thing to note is John Wick doesn't shoot his final bullet, so when the other guy's coming to gloat, he shoots him, which perfectly legal. It never was said that he couldn't kill him, and he killed him and technically gained his freedom back. I think, spoiler though, he might be dead, John Wick. Donnie Yen goes off and is gonna see his daughter, and then the daughter of the Japanese hotel actually comes for revenge, so I assume it's shown in the post-credit scene, and I assume that she killed him before he got to see his daughter. See is probably not a good way to put it. To meet his daughter, see his daughter would be bad because, he can't see, he's blind, but, still, great movie, Farr. Once again, I don't know if I like this one or Creed 3 more. I'm thankful that this year it doesn't seem like I'm going to be seeing as many movies as last year or the year before, so that's a positive. I think I saw 40 movies last year or something like that. I don't remember what I said in the Films of the Year video, but I saw a lot, and this year it doesn't look like it's going to be as much. Looks like we're going to go to somewhat normal again, which is nice. So, what did you think of John Wick Chapter 4? Are you excited for the next one, or are you excited for the ballerina with Ana de Armas? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.